Hey everyone, I'm Paul, or some of you may know me as Parker. In today's video, I want to talk a little bit about Black Ops 6. I'm so excited for the new game. It's going to be so refreshing. Who cares what I think though? I want to find out what the community thinks. So, I reached out to some friends and I asked them two questions. Question 1. What are you looking forward to the most for Black Ops 6? Question 2. Who do you predict will win COD Champs? Here's what the community had to say. So to start things off, today was an emotional day in the COD scene with the announcement of the retirement of Clayster. So who better to start with than the man who made his retirement video, Charleston. Charleston formerly worked on the process for Optic and currently makes videos for Classics GG. I had the opportunity to work with him on a project, and this guy is truly a master of his craft.
I'm mostly looking forward to zombies, of course. Black Ops 6, Treyarch always kills the zombies, knocks it out of the park. I played a little bit of zombies at COD Next, and it was a great time. It was the smaller map, so I'm really excited to try the bigger map. But I'm also excited just to have a switch up in Call of Duty styles. You know, typically every single year we go from, you know, Treyarch to Sledgehammer to Infinity War, but MW2 into MW3 didn't really feel like a brand new year. So this year it's going to feel all brand new. They're paying a lot of homage to old Black Ops games with the Prestige icons. So I'm hoping it's going to feel a little bit more, you know, nostalgic and pay homage to old Call of Duties. And the maps that we played at COD Next felt sort of like that in a way. They were all pretty small, but just like the aesthetic of them all. So hopefully we get a few bigger maps. But yeah, those are the things I'm really excited for Black Ops 6. Who do you predict will win COD Champs? Okay, so there's sort of two answers here. Like there's like my brain answer and a heart answer. I say for my heart, I mean, I've been an Optic fan since the start, so I have to say Optic. Like I hope they win, but my brain is saying the Tiny Terrors are going to be amazing at Black Ops again. Cold War, they were insane. They won COD Champs. They won like 4 out of 5 tournaments that year or something. So I think because it's going to Black Ops, they're sticking together with Draza. They're going to have that chemistry. I think they're going to do really well this year in Black Ops 6, but we'll see how it goes with the Omni movement.
Next up, I want to ask one of the guys I worked with on the project with Charleston, and that is Jay the Gamer. Jay is currently on Team War and is a content creator and a professional video editor. He is guaranteed to make you laugh.
Okay, so we got some questions from my boy FT Parker. He wants to know, what are you looking forward to the most in Call of Duty Black Ops 6? Well, I'm here to tell you, I'm looking forward to that body shield mechanic where I can grapple somebody and get real freaky in their ears. Who do you predict will win COD Champs? Okay, so this is a tough one. I am a certified jinx. Me saying who is going to win COD Champs will more than likely make it so they don't win COD Champs, even if they're guaranteed to win it at whatever, like whenever the event is. But I want to say Optic, but for some strange reason, I also believe LA Thieves might win it this year with the crazy stacked roster that they've got. Scrap has gotten second place at a number of events. Ghosty has gotten more than his fair share of second places at a number of events. Hydra's already a world champ. And Envoy's already a world champ, but I don't know, man. That roster looks insane. I want to say Optic so badly, but I'm just so afraid I'm actually going to jinx that. So I'm being serious about that first answer. I'm about to get freaky.
That man Jay is hilarious. Another guy who's hilarious and the king of the CDL memes during the season is Optic Denny Season. If you are on CDL Twitter, I'm sure you have seen some of his edits. Let's see what he is looking forward to with the new game.
What's up, guys? Today we're going to be answering a couple of questions from FT Parker. And the first one being, what am I most excited for Black Ops 6? I'd say there's two parts of this question for sure. The first one being, I'm just really excited for the classic Prestige system to return. I think that's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of nostalgia for people like me that grew up with it. Second, I'm just ready to watch the pro players like Shotzi and Hydra get after it and get creative with the Omni movement. I'm excited to see what that brings to the game. Secondly, who do I think is going to win COD Champs? I know that's a tough question for a lot of people, but for me, give me the drums, give me the green wall, give me Optic winning back-to-back world championships.
Speaking of CDL media, this next guy knows all about it. Tucker Udine, the social media manager of Atlanta FaZe. Tucker has been killing the content game on TikTok lately. I wonder if we know who his champs prediction will be.
I think it's got to be the new Omni movement, right? Seeing how the pros adapt to the new mechanics in the game, seeing what kind of skill gap it creates. Me personally, I don't think it will change too drastically. I still believe the top players will remain at the top and the rest will stay where they are. So it's got to be the new Omni movement. Well, it would be kind of insane if I didn't put forward my own team, right? So I'm going to say Atlanta FaZe. It's a Treyarch year. We all know the Tiny Terrors love those titles. So yeah, I'm going to pick FaZe.
Staying on the socials and content side of COD, the next person I wanted to ask was Zenster. Zenster previously worked for the Subliners and is still making hilarious posts and content on TikTok and Twitter.
What I'm looking forward to most in the Black Ops 6 season is going to be this Vegas Falcons roster. A lot of people are going to say LAT, Optic, Cloud9, and all these other top 4 teams FaZe. I'm excited to see Falcons. I truly think that they're just going to turn the page on Vegas Legion and actually build something in Vegas that Legion couldn't. And these 4 players, they're going to see these negative comments all on Twitter and everything, and they're going to use that as fuel to show their presence in the CDL. They have a proven franchise behind them, a solidified fan base. They're going to use that to their advantage. I'm excited to see the Vegas Falcons in the CDL. I had to go ahead and put my Thieves merch on for this one because I think LAT is going to win champs this season. I just think they're going to be super dominant and super consistent, especially towards the end of the season. Shane and the coaching staff is going to make sure of it. They're going to go on and they're going to win champs. And I'll even go a step further as well and say Hydra is winning champs MVP.
Okay. We have had a lot of people pick LA Thieves as their champs pick. Let's pick someone who I know will say another team. Preston, aka Caesar Season, is my go-to. He's a co-host on the Around the CDL podcast and the biggest Optic fan I know.
What's going on, COD fans? What I'm looking forward to most, Black Ops 6, is hopefully good competitive maps. That's the hope. Feels like it's been a while. Actually, you know what? DLC in this last game was pretty good. I'm hoping some more maps like that. Who do I have winning champs? First ever back-to-back. You already know. Let's go.
While we have the Around the CDL podcast host here, let's ask my good friend Jake Maverick while we are here. Jake is a content creator and has been pumping videos out lately. His dedication to this is second to none. Let's see what he has to say.
How's it going, everyone? Jake here. I'm going to tell you what I'm most excited for about Black Ops 6 and who I'm predicting to win CDL champs. First up, what I'm most excited for about the new game. On the side of the actual game itself, I'm definitely excited for the return of Classic Prestige. It's actually kind of coincidental. I'm wearing a shirt that says Prestige on it right now. I didn't actually plan that. Classic Prestige has always been one of those things that back in the day, I looked forward to grinding. That sense of progression, you're actually moving up in the ranks, and then also restarting back at level 1 once you Prestige and going through the grind all over again. Forced you to use other weapons and not just stick to the meta, which is something I enjoy. And then in terms of the CDL side of things, one of the things I'm most excited for in Black Ops 6 is just seeing a new game, new movement mechanics we've never seen before, and seeing what players maybe take that next step up, or what players are at the top of their game in BO6. And then who do I think is going to win COD champs? I mean, listen, I might be a little bit biased if you can't tell by a lot of stuff in my background, but I'm going to say LA Thieves. I think obviously it's between the top 3, LA, Optic, and Atlanta FaZe. I think it's tough to go back to back, so it's hard to say Optic. And FaZe, I mean, we know their history of second places, so I might be being biased a little bit, but I also think logically with the super team LA Thieves has formed, I think they're going to be super competitive. One of the best teams in the game, and I really do think they can take home champs this year.
Jake attended champs last year, and I'm sure he would love to go see his Thieves win another ring in person. If you go to any events, you will always see the CDL Hype Squad. The next person I asked was none other than Thor from the Hype Squad, a die-hard Toronto Ultra fan who is not afraid to tell you how it is.
What's going on, guys? Thor here from the CDL Hype Squad, and what I'm looking forward to most this season is absolutely watching kids get destroyed with this Omni movement, because I know I'm going to be getting crushed. I'm not even bothering with rank this year, maybe. I don't know, maybe you'll see me, who knows. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm also looking forward to the CDL guys just absolutely crushing kids, because I know it's going to happen. Shotzi's going to go nuts this year. It's going to be nuts. Who do I think is going to, who's got champs? Who do I think has champs? Biasly, I got Toronto. That's just in my heart and my soul. Toronto over everything. But realistically, unbiasedly, I think LAT or Optics got it. Those two squads are absolutely monsters. I don't know. I think it's going to be LAT again this year, to be honest. I was there when they won last time. I hope they can win again. Maybe I'm there again. Who knows? But yeah, that's who I got winning this year. Who knows what's going to happen this year? Again, let's all have a good time, go out, enjoy ourselves, enjoy our teams, and just, you know, have a good time with it. I'll catch you guys later.
Let's stay in the hype squad and go on over to my friend Drippy. You may have recognized Drippy from being on the CDL broadcast more than the players sometimes. I was in the crowd when Miles got everyone to sing him happy birthday at Major 2.
So what I'm looking forward to in Black Ops 6 is going to be the events. I know some of the locations already got leaked, or, you know, there was a talk about that on Twitter for a few days. I don't really know what the locations are. I usually wait until the schedule comes out, but hopefully the events are as entertaining to watch in the crowd there than they are at home. I feel like some events we don't get a lot to do as fans around the venue other than just sit and watch. And usually your favorite team is just playing for one, maybe 2 matches out of the day, and then that's it. That's really it. As you know, I support Optic, so they play once, maybe twice a day, and that's it. It's nothing else to do in the venue around there. It's like dead. So I hope that there is a little bit more entertainment around the venue in terms of like there being a Paradox booth, you know, just a Scuff booth, have Optic run the 1v1 meets, you know, meet and greets with the players, anything like that, just to get the community and the players some sort of a bond there. That would be great, but that's what I hope for in Black Ops 6. And who do you predict will win COD Champs? I mean, I could be biased and say Optic. I just hope it's an entertaining champs. Like, I hope we get a good location, Vegas. I hope that at least there's entertaining matches. I hope Call of Duty is Black Ops 6 is a fun game to play. That's another thing that I'm looking forward to. I haven't been to many events. I haven't been to any events at all where Treyarch was involved in a game. So this is going to be my first year of going to all those events. I just hope that it's entertaining all around. And when Champs comes around, I believe the top 3 is going to be FaZe, LAT, and Optic. Just going to have to see after that point.
Okay, those guys are the absolute go-to guys if you go to an event. They have serious passion. What about the guys with serious passion for playing the game? My next person is none other than Equip. Equip was my teammate in the Creator Clash I hosted this year. If you're in the COD scene, he needs no introduction. I learned more in S&D from this guy in 4 hours than I did the other 7 months on the game.
Okay, so first question is, what are you most looking forward to in Black Ops 6? So I think the number one thing I'm looking forward to is just the maps in general. This year I felt like the maps weren't as good. I love the gunplay this year, but the reason why I'm saying they're not as good was because they brought back the original MW2 maps. Everybody already knew what the maps looked like and kind of knew what to do on the maps just because they've played them for years. Obviously it was a little different because the newer COD, a little more tweaked out, the movement's different, I know, but everyone when they hopped on this game already knew the maps kind of that played MW2. I love hopping on a game and just not knowing anything about the maps, and whoever figures out the map the quickest is gonna win the map, you know what I mean? If whoever finds out the best routes, finds the best plays, finds the best plant spots quicker will be good at the beginning of the game. Second question is, who do you predict will win COD Champs? I think I'm gonna have to go LAT. Their team just looks too dominant. I know there's Optic, FaZe, Toronto, but with the squad they just picked up, I'm excited to watch them this year, and I think they're going to pull it through.
Speaking of the Creator Clash I had, the next guy won my Creator Clash and got MVP. That would be Omit Swagcheck. This young and upcoming star tucked me to bed when we played and has a very bright future. Formerly with NYSL and Cloud9, he has found his home with a different organization in New York now, Omit.
Alright guys, what's up? My name is Swagchecked, and what I'm looking most forward to in Black Ops 6 is just being able to get on the game and grind for camos. Like, after scrims, I would just love to get on, grind out the levels, prestige, everything like that. I'm just looking forward to that classic COD experience. And who I predict will win COD Champs? Most likely LA Thieves if they learn how to mesh well, but if they can't mesh, maybe a team like Cloud9 would win. I know I'm a little biased, but that's my predictions.
Okay, the last person I want to see what they think is Swagcheck's winning teammate from the Creator Clash, and that is Boomkid. I remember watching Boomkid on TikTok, and it was no surprise he ended up on the subliners as a content creator. Let's hear what he has to say.
What I'm looking forward to the most in Black Ops 6 is kind of just to enjoy gaming again. MW3 got pretty stale towards the end. Obviously, we were playing on maps from the original MW2, and this game has been made with 4 years of COD development. So hopefully, things are going to go well, and it's going to give us something to enjoy. There's the prestigious weapon camos, zombies camos, Warzone camos. There's literally everything for us to enjoy. So hopefully there's something for everyone, and everybody can enjoy just hopping on the game and not having to stress out and get mad about everything else. I think the obvious answer for COD Champs is going to be LAT just because of the new roster they signed. Scrap, Hydra, 2 of the best slayers in the world, filled in with one of the best support players in Envoy, and Ghosty, one of the better IGLs in the league. That's a hard team to beat, but like, for me, how can I go against FaZe? FaZe is that fucking good. And then you can't count on Optics. So it's going to be a through race. I'm going to take LAT to start. It's going to be rough in the beginning, and then they'll pick it up towards the end of the year. They have a great coaching staff, and I think that's going to be the team to beat. But I will say it's going to be close. FaZe, Optic are both going to win majors as well. So we'll see whoever comes out of Champs who peaks the latest. I'm a big fan of Hydra, as you know.
Well, there you have it. That is what voices from all over the scene are thinking for the next game. Now, I want to hear what your answers are to these. What are you looking forward to in the new game? Who do you think is going to win Champs? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching another Family Ties video.